Alright, we're gonna take a quick look around the fish room that's downstairs here. And it's been a while since we've been down here looking at stuff, and a few things have changed, and might talk about plans for the future. But over in this tank here, I've moved the pink convicts down here. They had started to breed upstairs and make some changes upstairs. I've moved them down here into this 20 long, and I haven't noticed any breeding behavior down here yet, but being convicts, I figure it's just a matter of time. And while we're looking at that, let's move over here. You can see it hiding under there, and the male usually is behind the sponge filter over there. But these are my black convicts that have been producing all the fry upstairs. Again, changes upstairs, I moved them down here. They probably won't stay in this tank. I've been looking at picking up some more shell dwellers, and the shell dwellers will probably go in this tank if I get them. In the middle tank here, and they like this brick quite a bit, I guess because the holes are the perfect size for them. But as you can see, it's one of the breeding pairs of cribs that I have, and this is the first group of breeding ones that I had. I have another pair upstairs that bred, and hopefully I can get these guys to breed and the fry to take off, because I haven't had the luck of raising the fry up. The parents, at least I'm blaming the parents that they ate the fry once they got to a decent size. That male convict is trying to fit in that little hole. Got this tank up here. It's empty right now, but it's ready for something to go in it. In case I pick something up, I will probably be getting rid of this tank. I'm weird that I like all my tanks to match, and as you can see, the other ones are black trim, and this one's the oak trim. Got an empty spot over here that I'll need to fill up as well. And then in this tank, I've got, let's just call it a third wheel pink convict. Out of the pink convicts that I had before, the other two paired off, and this one was left to itself. So it's in here for now. And then got a couple of tins up here. Nothing in this tank, but this one has, if it'll focus, has a crown tail beta in it. And then these two tanks down here, which are empty. The thing in the middle, yeah, that's a failed experiment. So we'll look at that in the future, maybe a video if I can get it to work properly. Nothing in those though, they're ready for upcoming projects. So looking, oh, bumped my head. I haven't been down here on a regular basis very much, you know, just to feed and take care of them. I forget how low the ceiling is. But to recap this, I got pink convicts, cribs. These black convicts I'll probably move up here for when I get new shell dwellers to go in this tank. So I'll have the black convicts here. This pink convict that's up here, I'll move him to the brown tank that's over here, and probably rehome him and the tank, and then get new black trim tanks for both these spots. Finish filling up this row here with 10s probably. I can fit 5 up there, but 4 looks a lot better, so I'll probably just do 4 tanks up there. Rework my pump. I'll actually suspend it from the ceiling. I got 2 20s here. I'll probably add a third, maybe a fourth down there. I know I can fit a third, and that's for some upcoming projects. I'm working on adding more electric down here, because right now it's all run off of an extension cord for the one plug that is operational down here, and it's not ideal. But more plans for down here. I'm gonna make the lighting in the rack system better, and electric, insulation, because being in the basement it stays fairly cool down here, so if I can insulate this little room a little better, it will help keep the water temperature better. And we'll just try, and that's the main thing, if I can get the insulation down here and the electric down here, so that, you know, without proper insulation down here, it stays cooler down here, so it puts more work on the heaters to heat the tanks, which puts more work on the electric, and that's not a good situation. But if I can get the insulation took care of down here so we can keep it warmer down here, then I can move more tanks down here and just be better all around. I've got my eye on a couple smaller cichlids and some live bears I've been looking at that I might be picking up, and if so, you get to see those. I'm running sponge filters in all these tanks and looking at a way to change the filtration system a little bit on some of them to try out some new things. But all that will be in upcoming videos, so if you want to check that out, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave comments, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time.